Well, new technologies have allowed me to push myself creatively. The innovation that's been created over the last few years has really assisted filmmakers in being able to tell their story. If we wanted to, let's say, shoot halfway across the world, it's becoming more viable for us to just do it in our studio, and we can build that environment right there rather than pick everybody up and ship them halfway across the world to do it. So the cost savings in itself is becoming more affordable, for filmmakers to be able to perform what they're doing. I've been a filmmaker my entire career. I've always been attuned to new technologies that assist storytelling, whether that be new cameras or new types of lenses. And so when this type of technology came out, I really wanted to go down the rabbit hole to understand how to do it. We were the first virtual production studio here, and as the technology has improved, we've expanded our services, and that's how we became Virtigo Pictures. Well, new technologies have allowed me to push myself creatively. So when all of this technology was up and coming a few years ago, it's all improved greatly. So I got the basis. It's like opening up a book and going to chapter 1. You get all the basics down, and then when you go to chapter 2, you learn something new, right? What's that new piece of software that can integrate with your current basics of what you know? So what drives me as a creative is I can take all these technologies and integrate them together to create content that I then can pass on to my customers. When I was like 8 years old, I was starting to play with my family's camcorder. My parents had bought that for documenting when my brother was born. And when they were playing around with the camera, I was able to learn how to, do snap zooms and even do stop motion. And ever since then, it's kind of just grown into, hey, how do I tell a story that persists to the type of work that we do with virtual production? The difference between me being an 8-year-old playing with the camera and now getting paid for it, I would say the passion is still there. So that's not different. But the fact that I'm able to do this and get paid for it, that's kind of just icing on the cake because I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I love the work that I do. And I'd like to think that passion is passed through the type of content that I'm handing off to my client. Well, my creative dream is really just to be producing films, doing all of that all in-house, and hopefully have a distribution platform that allows us to recoup any costs that it would make to produce a film. But we're halfway there. We started a production company. We own all this equipment. We're all storytellers, so the only thing that's holding back is ourselves, right? So, yeah.